Hello my darlings, and welcome back to San Myshuno. We are back in the Uptown district today with the final ever lot for San Myshuno. And this apartment is home to Nia and Daniel Garcia. Nia is the mayor of San Myshuno and prides herself on her love and care for the city. Daniel, a retired university professor, is in awe of his wife and is proud to be her husband. The pair met in university while both protesting for a cause close to their hearts. They hit it off immediately and soon became inseparable, whether studying together, hanging out together, or even skinny dipping together. So quite naturally, they fell in love. And not long out of university, the pair got married and even bought their first home together. But sadly, children weren't a part of their story, even though they both yearned for it. So over the years, they both just threw themselves into their work, and their lives grew with just the two of them, finally landing in San Myshuno, where both their work continued. Which brings us to the present day. Both a little more grey and a lot more in love. Happy Wednesday, my darlings, and welcome back to Let's Build the World. And welcome to the final family for the San Myshuno save file. This is the final lot. I cannot believe after all the time we are ready to end this save file and move on to some newer pastures. You've obviously just been introduced to these two wonderful Sims. And I'm a bit in love with them. Now, this is not where the story ends with who's going to be moving into this lot. Because I had ideas and I thought, because Daniel is now retired, he's at home the majority of the time. And even though Nia is outside saving the world, being the best and most beautiful mayor you've ever seen in your life, they still feel like something is just kind of missing from their life. And they've got this big, huge apartment and they think that they could save a lot of people's lives out there. So what we're going to do with this, we're going to do something a little bit different with the final ever apartment. And I'm going to adopt some children and some teens. I'm going to age up two of them and we're going to make this household together. So what we're going to do is I'm going to adopt off of the computer like you do in The Sims. You adopt through the computer and then I'm going to bring them into the household. And then what I'm going to do is get you guys to give them a storyline. So you've got to get a bit creative with this. You don't need to go on massive amounts in the comments, just a nice paragraph or even a couple of sentences. If you want to join in, you don't have to. And then if you like one, you think that's a really good story, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And the next video, aka tomorrow, that will be the storyline for the child or teen that is going to be moving into the household. Now we have one. We have a child. We have little Brianna Garcia over here. Look, I mean, absolutely adorable. She did come with some different clothes. I've changed them because they were just hideous. You know what random townies are like. But what I'm not going to do is go through and change any of their traits or anything like that. I think I just want it to naturally come from them as people. I might tweak them here and there, hairstyles, that kind of vibe. But for now, we're just going to keep them as they are, as they came from whatever house or background they came from. So that is your jobs now, my darlings. I want you to give Brianna a little storyline. Give her a little storyline as to why she was adopted, like her backstory and stuff. And I don't know, I just think that'd be a nice way for us to get involved. Oh, hello, darling. Oh, Caitlin's out here absolutely serenading Brianna on her little welcome. And I just thought that would be a nice little way of doing it. So each part, what we're going to do is bring another new child or teen into the mix. Next time is going to be a teen. Wait for that one though. You've got to meet them first before you make your storylines. What I want now is Brianna's little storyline. I just thought, you know, they've wanted children for years. And my storyline with both of them, why they couldn't have children, I reckon they were both kind of infertile in some way or another. And together it was just pretty non-existent, even through with like IVF, that kind of stuff, or science baby as it's called in The Sims 4. So that's what we're going to be doing with this household. I just thought it'd be nice for the final level lot to get you guys a bit more heavily involved with who's going to be moving in here. And that's what we're going to do. And this is the apartment that we're going to be living in. Yes, it is indeed. So you come through this main entrance here. It has got a big bathroom downstairs. This is going to be the living and kitchen dining area. So the whole family, the family area, we're going to be calling it. Because it's got a lovely bit of outside space as well, a big balcony coming through there. I just thought having this all down together where they could all get together and sort of have family time, I thought that would be lovely. And it's got stairs coming through up here. And then upstairs, we've got 4 bedrooms. So I'm going to do 2 of the bedrooms for teens. And then one of the bedrooms, I'm going to have 2 children sharing it. So Brianna's going to move in here. It is Brianna, isn't it? I'm getting that right. Yes. Brianna's going to be moving in here with another child, and then we'll give Nia and Daniel their own room as well. So it's kind of a simple shape, this up here. The stairs come up, big wide landings as well. I think we're going to do some stuff out here as well, maybe even more like family play stuff, like games tables and stuff out here. I think that's what we're going to do. This color might change. I've put it downstairs because I really love it in here. It's like a dark kind of like, I don't know, plummy sort of tone, and I thought it looked nice in this area. So this might all change up here. As with the bedrooms, we're going to make it kind of like fit with the personalities of the children that are moving in. So we're just going to develop it as this progresses on. Today, what we're going to be doing is just the kitchen and living area. We're going to make a short start on this area here. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Cannot believe we're here for the first and final. Cannot believe we're here for the final part. It's absolutely mental. But you know, moving on to newer pastures soon. We're going to be carrying on with we're going to be starting my dream home series, and then once that is finished, we're going to move on and go to Henford-on-Bagley for the Henford-on-Bagley Let's Build the World. So very much looking forward to it indeed. So without further ado, let's get into game, or even the build mode, sorry, and make a start on furnishing this area. Right, we're going to make a start on the living area. I think this part here is going to make a good living room. I think I'm going to do like a TV up there with bookcases and stuff around it. I do definitely want to add a bit of colour into this house. I really do. So I'm going to try and add in as much colour as I possibly can. Because I reckon Nia is she's up for a bit of colour. She loves a bit of colour tone. So we're going to make that apparent in this household. Yes, we are indeed. I think I'm probably going to put up blinds in here though, just because I don't think the curtains are going to match in with this vibe going around here. Unless I go for these ones here, which are kind of neutral. They have got a pinky tone, haven't they, though, remembering? Yeah, isn't there an even more pinky tone, or was I imagining that one? I think I was imagining it. Oh, that's a shame. That looks quite nice in here, actually, though. The only problem is putting these curtains on a diagonal, it doesn't work, so it just looks a bit weird. So maybe I could just fit one there like that. Yeah, let's get these in. A bit more of a neutral tone curtain, but I'm definitely going to play around with a little bit more colour in this house. To match in with the personalities that we're going to have thriving here. Yes, I'm absolutely for that. I do like that pink with the wall as well. I think that works. Okay, so we need a TV. Don't think we're going to get much done today. We might not even finish this area, but we're going to get as much done as we possibly can. Yes, we are. Sorry I couldn't get a video out yesterday as well. I took the day for myself. I was going to pre-record a few stuff on Monday, but I was having a bit of a sad time. Remembering my little blue. And I know you all understand. Left it in the queue. Thank you for all of your lovely messages as well. They were lovely to read. They really were. But yeah, I'm all right now. I'm back and I'm thriving and I'm ready to bloody roll loves, to be honest. Right, if I can maybe... can I check? Oh, I really hate the white tone on these. They almost like just... They throw off a bit too much blue. Oh, actually, do you know what? I don't actually hate it in here. Maybe I could do that then. Use the white instead, because it kind of matches in with the door frames and the kitchen tiles and stuff. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to move this TV down a little bit as well, because I want to go over the top with some more bookcases, I think, like this. Let me see if that... Yes, that would work. If I can maybe just do you, and a yipty... Oh, really? Do I need to change that TV? Is that what's not working? I do know this one here fits in fine. Yeah. I think I'll pop that one in there then. We'll pop you up that height. That might change. But for now, I think it's fine. Do you come in like an okay white tone that would fit in with this aesthetic? Oh, actually, that's not too bad at all. I didn't think that was going to work then. And it kind of does. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Now the TV can stay there as well. Yeah, that's nice. I'm glad we picked a bit more of a white vibe in here with the with the flooring and stuff. I think it works. Sofas. We're going to go for the paranormal ones, I think. Just, I always hate using these. I love the sofa, don't get me wrong. I think it's lovely. But I hate all of the like pillows and throws all over it, just because you can't place another one. You know, they always look so like copied and a bit just, I don't like it. It's not realistic to me, but we are going to do it today. And I'm going to put on some extra pillows just to stop it from looking too kind of similar to each other. So maybe if I moved some of these up and got rid of some of those pillows, it would help it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It might not work. I mean, can I just like push you right in there and get rid of that one altogether? No, because of the orientation. Okay, well, I'm just going to flop you at the front instead then. I like this brownie one because it's kind of helping in the flooring. So I think I'm going to do that instead. Rather than having like loads of different cushions. I'm going to size this one down. Oh, am I actually? I think I'm not. No, I'm going to keep it the same height and just plop it there like that. I think that could work, and I can do the same on the other side then, and then it won't look too bad. That throw on the back, I hope they stop doing that. They need to stop showing off now that they can do it. It just makes furnishing difficult, like realistically for me, personally. Might not for anybody else, but for me, it sticks out like a sore bloody thumb, loves, and I'm not for it. Right, and then you go to there as well. And I'm quite baffled with this pillow as well, because you can only use that with move objects, and not everybody uses move objects, so I just found that a bit weird too. Does this one come in anything that's not hideous? No, I don't think it does. It's all very children kind of oriented, isn't it? No, not for me then. Okay, I think that looks a little bit better, and I think that orientation is going to work, because it's going to kind of act as a separation from what is going to be a kitchen with an island, I think. And I'm going to put the dining table over on this side. I think that's what I want to do. Let's see what happens. We need a coffee table. Oh, and look at that. We're right on coffee tables. So we're going for a kind of mismatched vibe in here. Nothing's going to be too kind of set in stone style-wise. It's just going to be a lot of fun colours here and there. So maybe I could go down this kind of route. No, it's not going to fit in with that TV unit. Unless I get rid of you instead. Flop you into there. Because that kind of looks like it's got drawers and stuff in, doesn't it? I might even keep it in that tone, actually. I was going to change it to white, but no, I'm going to keep it in the brown. Again, it's helping out with that flooring. Yes. And then we need a coffee table. That's what we're going to go for. We're going to go for this one here from Dream Home Decorator. And then what I did was changed out that unit that I was going on about in there. Because it just looked weird. It just looked weird. I kept looking at it and I was just like, I'm not for you. So I got rid of it. And I've put a coffee table then in there instead. But I think it looks nice. I do. I'm going to add in a little lamp behind the sofa, maybe on this side. Oh, I'm feeling this lamp in here because it's got that like a mauvey sort of tone underneath of it. I think it's going to blend in quite nicely. Oh yeah, I do like that. I do. I think I'm going to skirt you right onto the side like this though. And then try and find a fitting lamp on this side here. Do we have like a mid-century-esque sort of side table? We've kind of gone down a route of using a few little mid-century pieces, and I think it's kind of working. Oh, even this one here could look great. Oh, it does, yes. Well, we'll flop you to there, like that. In fact, I'm going to put you on this side. Because this side's already got a lamp, really, hasn't it? Yes. And maybe bring in a little hint of gold with the actual table lamp, like that. Yes, I like that. I think that's nice, actually. I do enjoy it. And I think we could get 2 chairs in on this side here as well. So that's what I'm going to try and squeeze in. I'm a bit worried about this space for a dining area. But no matter. I could figure out something else to put there. We could do a dining table on this side and forget about the island. We'll see what happens. But I do want to get in, I think, the matching chairs with the paranormal pack. And here they are. These glorious chairs. I love these chairs. These are probably my favourite armchairs in the game, to be honest. I think they're absolutely stunning. So if I can flop you there to there, just put them side by side. Yeah, it's not blocking that doorway too much, is it? No, but the doorway's disappeared. Yeah, I like that. I do like that indeed. I definitely think maybe we need a rug down here. I'm going to move you a little bit more like that. I think we need a rug down here, but I think it's got to be as plain as possible, really. So I think I'm going to use this base game one. I'm just going to get it into a better position, round about like there. I think that would work quite well. Let me see. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's very nice. very nice. And it's very put together, this place as well. Very put together. Because this is one of those service apartments. So they've got a maid, you know. And as with the mayor of San Myshuno, of course she would. Honestly, of course she would. Oh, yes, you'll do in here as well. Well, shall I put you over on this side? Oh, actually, you would fit in there quite nicely. That's a kind of a weird space over there because of the archways. Yeah, that works. I like that. Let's do that in there like that. Okay. And I do see them being kind of a musical household. They do love their music and stuff. And I've made that apparent in all of their likes and dislikes and things. So I would love to get some kind of music in here as well. But I don't know where I'm going to put that just yet. In fact, you know what? What's stopping us from doing a turntable up here? Is that going to go in front of the TV? I want to put you off to the side. Just choose a bit more of a neutral swatch with that as well. Yeah, and then we can pretend there's vinyls underneath of there. I'm going to move the TV up just slightly now. Yeah, that could be a vibe, and I could find something else to put there. Same with here as well. So I've gone for a little plant top there on top of the coffee table and some vinyls. I thought I would add them up anyway. You know, stunning. Yeah, I like it. I think that's a nice little area. The more I'm looking at this, it will not fit a dining table in there. So I'm going to make this in a bit more of an office space. Because obviously, with Nia and her work, she's definitely going to need some kind of office space. And with all the children moving into these rooms, one of these was her office, but she decided on making it into a bedroom instead. Because that's the kind of person that she is. She's an absolute darling. So, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Let's find a nice little desk and computer and stuff. So they can all use it. We're going to go for this desk, and of course this chair. Because that is the only chair I love to use. I absolutely love it. I'm going to flop you into there. Yes. And we're going to give you the best of the best, I think. Because you're going to need to get all of that beautiful work done for the community. We'll give her one of these. I would love to see some more normal looking PCs in the future. I really would. Because every single one of them, well, most of them just look odd to me. I don't know why. A little lamp over here as well. This spotlight would be absolutely perfect. Do I want to go for a pinky tone? I think that could be... Let me have a little look. Yes. Yes, I do. I absolutely do. Plant over on this side, but also a plant over on this side here as well. What kind of plant is the question, though, you know? And there we go. Tall one, small one, you know? And I think what I want to add over on this side here is like a little filing cabinet or something on this bit, because I would imagine she brings home files and stuff, and maybe specific like planning, like pursuits, that kind of good stuff. So I think adding something down here would be perfect. I can't remember where they are. They're here. You found them. You're fine. Do I want to add this colour in here, or do I want to go for a different tone? Doesn't really work in here, that colour. I know it's a filing cabinet. You don't really look at filing cabinets to work in your space. I think the white's the best one. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to add one of these in just off to the side here like that. Yes. Yeah. That's a lovely little space, actually. I'm not going to add anything in against the window or anything down here, because we're going to have a lovely little balcony area with some bits and bobs out there. I kind of want that to have the moment. I want the windows to have the moment, because the view from here is fabulous. So we're going to move on to the kitchen and dining room. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out the kitchen and also the dining table, and we'll furnish it up. Ooh, what about this dusty pink colour over in the kitchen? I think this could work, loves. Haven't picked out a dining table yet. We're going to crack on with the kitchen first, I think. We'll put the oven over this side. So let's get in some... Oh, actually, that would be a good fridge space there. We'll put the oven there, a bipty-boo-de-boo around there, and then a whipty-wop around this side here. What are these words I'm saying? I have no idea, but am I going to continue saying them? Yes. Yes, I am. Let me see if that's going to be big enough. I think once the dining table's in there, I think that space there would be fine, because I'll put a bin there as well. Yeah, that'll be fine. Gorgeous. I haven't used this colour tone yet, so I'm quite excited about trying to make this work in this space. I'm also going to pick out some different lights. We've just put spotlights in here for the minute, but I want to wait until the furniture's in, I think, before I choose some spotlights. I think I am going to go one more. I think it needs to be one more for this space. Yeah, it does. That's a bit better, that. Oh, yes, it is. So can we get in the matching fridge? Or is the matching fridge with this set a green one or something? Oh, no, it's not. No. Okay. Well, I'll hold my hands up to that. Thank you. You do need to come out to there though, my love. Thank you very much. Let's get in the matching oven as well. This one here. Are you going to be blue or yellow or... No? No, you're not. Okay. All right. Well, forget I said a thing. And I think adding in a sink on top of here as well. Wouldn't mind a little bit more of a gold influence, but I think these are a little bit too gold. Let me just see this. Oh, do you know what? I don't hate that. We'll see what happens over here. The lighting is all wrong over here at the minute. We'll change that up as well. And we obviously need to get in some matching cupboards, even though the lighting is making these look like that they don't belong here. And what a surprise with the Sims kitchens. I hate the fact that we've got to think about lighting with the cupboards because they just don't work. And I am going to overlap those cupboards there because they just don't work for me. And do I want to do it all the way along here? I think I do. Well, how do you finish off there? I wish that this one here finished off in line with the corner piece that's down there, like CC creators do, but you can't have everything in life, you know, and we are certainly not getting everything with this game, are we? Especially after that latest patch update. What was that about? You know, you may as well not have bothered as far as I'm concerned. Nothing was addressed. So hopefully we're going to get a bigger update very soon because I am not using For Rent until it is fixed because I've seen multiple people getting all of their save files corrupted and stuff. And can you imagine we'll come to this far into San Myshuno and it gets corrupted? Not for me. Not today. Not ever. Yeah, I do like that, but I do think we need to pick out the lighting first before we move on, just because I want the kitchen to look as best as it possibly can. So I've picked out these lovely like rattan sort of like lighting for the living room. I think that looks really nice. Yeah, I like that. And then that got me thinking over here. I didn't want to use the same one, so I've still gone for some pendulum lighting, but I'm going to dangle them over the top of what is going to be, hopefully, the dining area. And I've just put 2 extra spotlights in the actual kitchen itself, just to brighten up the space. And I think it's really made it work. I do. So we need a dining table. This space was a little bit difficult to work out, so this is what we're going to do. I am going to add in an island. It's only going to be a small kind of like breakfast island, but I just think it fills up the space a lot better. We're going to go for this table here from Harry and the Dream Home decorated chairs. Again, just fitting in a bit more with that kind of mid-century vibe, and I think it does kind of work. And then what I'm going to do is add in an island just here and there. I think that's a lovely little space, lovely flow through there as well. I think that could work. And then we can get up some bar stools then as well. Now, I haven't picked the bar stools yet. I think we're going to use the Dream Home Decorator bar stools. I think they work kind of well in here with this. Yeah, that's a nice little flow through there. I think that could work quite nicely indeed. Yes, indeedly do. Okay, sorry about the grid on, but I just needed to make sure that that was all working well. So we just need some finishing touches here, really. I want to get out some bits and bobs for the kitchen. We need a bin as well. I want to get a nice bit of art up on the wall here. Maybe something for the top of the table there and also on top of the island. So let me grab out a few more pieces and we'll finish this space up. Just a few finishing touches. An empowering picture up on the wall there. Absolutely love that. Some flowers. You can obviously see I got rid of the subway tiles, but this is what I'm going to do. This object here is on the gallery. It's on the gallery. Julia Builds did this one here. So you can go and get this off of the gallery. I will put that all the way around, but I just haven't got around to doing it yet. But it's kind of a nice backsplash. The white subway tiles were just standing out way too much for me. Don't know what it was. I couldn't like focus properly on it. It just made me feel very, very queasy. So I've put that colour all the way around in the kitchen as well. And I'm just going to do that backsplash all the way across the kitchen area. And I think that will work. So I've also pulled out a coffee machine area as well. A little kettle, some utensils, a waffle maker. I put some bits and bobs up on the bookshelf itself, but I think that's it. I think that's how I want this area to look. I do love the colours in here. I think it really, really works, don't you? I think it's working for me anyway. But that's going to be it for today. That's what we're going to get done today. I'll make sure to get those tiles up for tomorrow's part. And tomorrow we're going to move on to the balcony area outside here. And also Brianna's bedroom. We're going to do Brianna's bedroom based on whatever the best comment was from this part here. So do not forget to give me some of the storylines for Brianna. I'd be absolutely elated if you can put those in the comments. And remember, if you read a really good storyline, then give it a thumbs up. The one with the most thumbs up I'm going to use. So that's how it's going to work. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching, my darlings. And I'll be back with the next part of this tomorrow and another child to introduce you to. Goodbye.